Alright, so how do we do an intro?
This is the intro. This is
Well,
the intro.
Welcome to this video. It's already really bad. Alright, so today I'm gonna have Frankie rate some Fire Emblem characters, because he doesn't know the series very well, and I do.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna have you do, basically, you're gonna do it by looks, then I want you to try and, like, guess what type of character they are, and then I'm gonna ask you, like, if you think they're good or bad. And then if you want to add anything else on, while we're doing that, we're good.
Okay.
Alright, you feel good?
No, let's do this.
Alright, so you should know this one, I hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot her name.
Oh my god.
But I still remember her.
Okay, so...
I'm sorry, I forgot her name, because I only seen her for about 5-10 minutes.
Alright, that's understandable, so... Okay.
Honestly, I really love her design before and after the time skips.
It's definitely one of the better ones, for sure.
Yeah, like her... The one thing I kind of don't like, but I'm still okay with, is like the horns on the time skip. I don't know, they don't seem to fit for her. In my eyes, at least.
Yeah, you know, that's understandable. I don't know, it's kind of part of the crown aesthetic. I'm like...
Yeah.
I like it a lot, but I can understand why you wouldn't. But, like, again, she has one of the better designs in the game. Or at least in my opinion. It all works very well.
I'll give her an 9 out of 10.
You get a solid 9 out of 10?
Solid 9 out of 10.
Alright, that's pretty good. So, now we're gonna move on to next... Oh yeah, this is Edelgard, by the way.
I forgot.
Moron!
Yeah, can you just tell
You
me?
played... You played... What is it? Black Eagles.
I played 10 minutes of
God.
Fire Emblem
And
3.
Don't worry, I know every character on this list.
Good.
I should. Alright, so this is another Three Houses character.
Alright, she just looks like me on a Tuesday. So... So, obviously, she's depressed, sleep deprived, and... Yeah, no, she's a mood. She's just a mood.
It's a pretty accurate analysis of this character.
Very accurate. And I'm pretty sure she's probably depressed as well.
Oh no, you're very accurate.
I'm surprised that she made the time skip.
Look, nobody has to make the time skip if you're bad at the game. That's all I'm saying.
Again, I'm surprised she made the time skip. But overall, her character design, I really love it. The darker colors with her light blue hair is a good contrast.
Alright, and then out of 10, what you think?
Give her a solid 8. I think the bags bring it down for her.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, so this is Marianne.
Okay.
She's a student in the Golden Deer, which is the yellow house.
Yes.
And yeah, very depressed. Very much so for the first half of before the time skip, and then after that she kind of gets better. The bags go away, you know, she changes her hair up.
I predict
she's
this
feeling
is gonna
herself.
I predict this is gonna be a main theme.
No, actually not surprisingly.
At least for the...
No,
Fire
not even for
Emblem
3.
3.
Well, 3 Houses a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway. And then her other defining trait is that she really likes animals.
Yeah, and I can definitely see that.
Alright.
And she's a good guy, obviously.
Yeah, the 3 Houses characters, I'm not going to ask you good or bad guy, because all of the students can be good or bad guys, so...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Time skip, you go to war. No surprise. Anyway, next.
I remember him. I forgot his name. Both, I really like his design in both. I am honestly a sucker for the black and gray and blue.
I know.
I really... Shut up. I really like his time skip more than his before time skip.
Understandable.
I really love the coat he's wearing in that.
He actually gets an upgraded version of that, like, and it looks sick.
Like, he looks really awesome right now.
In his in-game class, he doesn't get another portrait update, but his in-game class, it's like white armor with the blue, and then he has a completely different bear coat on with like more white and black, with like colors reversed. It looks really sick. If I can find a picture of like the in-game class, I'm probably gonna paste it on the screen right now. But anyway.
Okay. I would give him also. I would give him a.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. He's edgy, but goddamn, looks pretty.
I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8 as
Good
well.
man, good man.
I was gonna say 7.5, but no, that's too low.
And then you can see very much the disparity between them. Like left side.
You can see the left side has a glint of hope. The other one is dead.
Yeah, that
He's
also.
dead inside.
This is Dimitri. Yeah, that sums up his character arc pretty well.
He goes from being, hey, I'm alive, now I'm dead.
He comes back around eventually.
Eventually.
If you play his story, he comes back around. If not, no.
Eventually.
And here's the last one.
I totally forgot this man.
Oh, don't worry. You shouldn't know him.
Okay, good. Overall, he looks like he should be some type of blacksmith or something. Honestly, the glow skin is what makes me think that.
That's understandable.
But I assume I'm wrong.
So this is Balthus, and not blacksmith, brawler.
You know,
that's like his
that
actual
makes sense.
in-game class.
That makes sense. He is brawler.
Yeah, he's basically there's 4 students who live underground of Garreg Mach, the school, and he's one of the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's his whole story. He had to run away. So if you've done something horrible or you don't feel accepted, you go underground into Garreg Mach. So that's where he went.
Okay. So
Yeah.
he's one of the emo kids.
Yeah, basically. I mean, look at his hair.
Yeah, no, I love his hair. Both before time skip and after.
I was about to say, look, I'm just gonna say it, he's sick. But anyway,
He looks like he is the badass out of those 4.
he is.
Yeah.
He is the muscle, as you can tell.
I can tell the man looks like he has 12. He has a 12 pack. He has a 12 pack, doesn't he?
I'm trying to remember in game. I know he's ripped. Anyway, so out of 10.
I'm gonna give him also an 8. I figure that's how the rest of this list is gonna go. 8 or 10, somewhere between that.
Fair enough. We'll see. All right, so this is the first non-Three Houses character.
She reminds me of this. I'm not trying to spoil it. Kasumi. She really reminds me of Kasumi from Persona 5 Royal. You're gonna paste that right next to her. Okay?
let me just split the screen in half to
Yes.
row one on one side.
Yeah, please do so that people that don't know can understand. Like, she's very cute. She looks like she has a very outgoing and happy personality for the most part. You know, to be honest, if she wasn't holding an axe, I would have thought that she would have been using magic of some sort. Yeah, no.
Not really any of her incarnations.
Yeah, I can see that.
But anyway, so out of 10.
Overall, I'll give her 8.5.
And then do you assume this is a good guy?
Yes.
That is a very correct assumption.
Okay.
So
she doesn't look like a.
I was about to say, I know she doesn't. She's wearing white, like it looks like good guy outfits. But so this is Anna. Basically, she appears, or Anna, either way you want to say it. She appears in almost every Fire Emblem game. She's a recurring character. So the first one on the left, far left here, is from Fire Emblem Awakening. Middle one is from the mobile game Fire Emblem Heroes, and the right one is from Three Houses.
There's a mobile game.
There is a mobile Fire Emblem game. I'll tell you about it later. Anyway.
Moving on. I can tell the different like art styles from Fire Emblem Three Houses to the rest of them. They all have very unique.
They all look very different.
Yeah, they have unique art styles, and I love that already.
Mm-hmm. She is typically your shop clerk. Like, you buy a lot of items from her, or she's a special shop you can go to. But then, after a certain point, they started making her a playable character because people wanted it so badly.
I was just about to ask that.
So, yeah, so, Anna. So now we're going to move on to the next one.
Well.
You ain't getting out of this one. You're talking about it. I put this here for a reason.
Yeah, I can see that. She looks like she is some type of animal girl. I cannot tell what, though. She looks like she's a complete badass, and I can tell that some artist decided to have a field day with making her exposed.
This is also from... These screenshots are also from Fire Emblem Heroes.
Nice.
The mobile game. They kind of specialize in fan service.
I can see the fan service. It's kind of all over my screen right now.
Yep. All right.
I'll give her a good 8.5 as well.
Yes,
she looks
a
like
man
a
of
character.
culture.
She looks
Because
like
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite character designs in Awakening.
I mean, like, overall, aside from the obvious sexual prowess that she has, she looks very fucking cool. Like, I enjoy the way she looks. It looks like she is meant for speed.
That is correct. So now, this is Pan, P-A-N-N-E. She is a Toggle, and that means that they can transform into animals, specifically bunnies. Except they're giant killer bunnies.
Epic! I want one.
That orange stone that she has is a beast stone. That's how they transform, typically.
So they can't do it naturally, they need
No.
the stone?
They need the stone.
Okay.
But, yeah, so this is Pan, and then she was, in Awakening, she's the last of her race that they know of. And she chooses to fight with you and your party, because she decides that Robin, the protagonist, is worth trusting.
Awesome.
So that's her whole story, and then, yeah, at no point in the game is she a bad guy. This is a good guy.
Yeah, she's clearly a good
Also,
guy.
yeah, I wouldn't have assumed you thought this was a bad guy,
No,
so.
for sure.
All right,
They
so-
would have made her sexier if she was a bad guy.
that definitely piqued the
That's
mic.
clearly a bad guy. There is zero
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah. All right, so tell me what you think about him.
Well, overall, like, his design, very good for a bad guy character.
Yeah.
Clearly states that he is a guy you want to punch the shit out of. I mean, his face, too, also clearly...
He has that look.
Yeah, he has
that
the look of, I want to punch you.
No, that's
but-
completely understandable.
Overall, his design is very great. I'll give him a 8, or 7.5, actually.
I was about to say,
'Cause-
remember, this is about the other scale is how attractive you think they are.
Oh,
Is that a 7.5
yeah,
out of 10?
no. I'm giving a 7 because I want to punch him, and I don't find someone that I want to punch attractive.
That is fair. I'm not gonna lie, I'd give him a fucking 5, but
Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, let's give him a 5. Hey, what are you doing?
put that fist down, boy.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
He's threatening me in real life anyway.
I didn't say anything.
All right, so this is I hate you. This is Gangrel. He is the main enemy in Fire Emblem Awakening for the first half of the game.
His name even sounds like a bad guy.
Gangrel, yeah, it's pretty bad. And yeah,
Solid 5, yeah.
he's kind of psychotic, just a little bit,
You
bit. You
know,
can kind of see it in
I
his.
can see it in the way he's standing. Like, who the hell stands like this?
Yeah, no, he's he's bad. He's very clearly bad. But to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, the drip is kind of clean.
The drip, yeah.
He's kind of nice with it, but anyway.
He is clean with it.
All right, so next character.
She's bad.
Damn, you were quick out the gate on that one. All right, continue.
Her freaking magical flame is green. That's a clear indication of bad guy. Tell me I'm wrong.
I will say I also took
also-
this artwork out of Fire Emblem Heroes.
And also, like I said, they'd make her sexier if she was a bad guy. Look at how much skin she's clearly showing. I don't care if you're gonna say no, she isn't. It's see-through.
All right, so keep going.
Also, her main aesthetic is black and gold, which tells me that she's a bad guy. Gold is typically to accentuate someone of power, and typically corruption.
All right, so got any other thoughts?
She seems like she's the kind to try and seduce any male character. Did she?
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So
The way she
before I tell you about the character, get the rest of your thoughts out.
Okay, the way she looks would say that she is a very seductive kind of person, but since you said that, I guess I'm wrong. Overall, I'll give her an 8.5 out of 10.
Damn.
'Cause she is very attractive.
I was about to say,
looking.
damn, this still isn't tickling your fancy enough for a 9? Fuck.
You know,
God, I need to try harder.
I mean, a lot of these characters I would give a 9, but like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
save it for the big
Well,
tickets, big
I'm
ticket
trying to-
people.
Well, I'm not trying to freaking say I'm just a horny bastard. Please cut that out.
I'm not cutting that.
No,
out.
Kristen.
Anyway, keep going.
That's all I'm gonna say now. Fuck you.
All right, so. Oh Lord. So this is also from Awakening. There's gonna be a couple more Awakening. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, there is.
It is my favorite Fire Emblem game.
I'm not surprised.
So this is Tarja. Basically, this is the second instance in Awakening of a recruitable character. So she starts as an enemy, but you can, if you talk to her,
an ally.
yes, if you talk to her with Crom or Robin, she becomes an ally. Never once have I had this character not be on my side, because she's one of the earlier mages you can get, or an earlier dark mage you can get, and she's pretty good.
Okay.
She also has some of the more interesting support conversations in the game,
Okay.
because she tends to do dark magic experiments on people.
Sick.
She also has, one of her defining characteristics is she has a very weird obsession with the main character, Robin.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I can see that now.
But yes, also, I took more exposing images. In game, she typically has the book guarding her stomach. She
Okay,
doesn't
I
really
see that.
mean to expose like a lot of skin. That's just how the game works. That's just like the outfit that mages
I mean,
are given.
I'm not complaining, so.
Ah, yes, a true man
Moving
of
on.
culture. All right, moving on. Yes.
Moving on.
Next character.
Okay, this will be our first 9.
Respect. All right, continue.
She's very clearly a warrior, a badass at that. I really love the armor design, despite how, in retrospect, really stupid it is, but it looks cool, so that's all we're looking at right now.
Fair enough. Respect. Respect.
She looks like she is a stoic person, I think.
All right. All right.
Very kind-hearted towards her friends. I don't know. She might be a hard-headed one too, I think.
All right. So, once again, Awakening. This character is Cherche. She comes in the second half of Awakening, after chapter 13, I believe. She is a wyvern rider.
Okay.
So badass, check that off the list.
I knew that.
She's very kind, very polite, because she serves as a retainer to one of the other characters in the game.
Okay.
But she is also, typically, she is significantly stronger.
So I was, for the most part, right.
She comes in very strong. And yeah, she's an absolute unit.
So she is hard-headed, right?
Oh no, they never really get into that part of her personality. She is very kind, and she can also absolutely dominate anything in front of her.
So basically, if I ever play the game, I should probably get her as a unit.
Yeah, she automatically joins you, and it's very wise to use her. She's one of the better flying units, in my opinion.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
So that's why she has the little wing on her.
Yes, Wyvern Rider. So, next. Yeah, I couldn't find a good image of this guy, but this is an absolute unit of a man.
There's a lot here.
A lot to unpack.
Okay, so first off, obviously a baddie. This man has way too much red to not be a baddie, at least in Fire Emblem standards.
Also correct.
He seems like he's a bastard, honestly. I don't know. I feel like he's done some really terrible things to people.
Alright.
He's, like you said, he looks like he's an absolute unit, and he looks like he is a very hard boss fight. Overall attractiveness, I'm giving this dude a 2.
That is absolutely fair.
No, we're giving him a 1.
Aw. I mean, fair enough. I get it. Alright, so his title is Walhart the Conqueror.
Walhart.
He is the second in Awakening. He is the second main enemy that you have to fight, because he is currently on a conquest taking over one of the nations in the game. He is slaughtering like hundreds and thousands of people to accomplish his conquest, and eventually Crom and his party have to go across the sea to fight him.
Hey, sounds like a pretty good dude.
And absolute unit, yes, he is. Ooh boy, he is strong. And later in the game, as part of like a post game, you can actually recruit him along with the first guy, Gangrel. You can recruit both of them.
How much weaker does he get when you recruit him?
No, he gets so much stronger.
Wait, what?
his rating jumps from like when you fight him at he might be at like a 110, 120 rating or something. He jumps to a 200.
You know,
because it's a post-game fight.
That is strange. Usually,
no,
like when I think
that ain't how Fire Emblem works. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, you know, typically with RPGs, if you're able to recruit or get a boss enemy as your teammate or in your party, they're usually significantly weaker for balancing.
Yeah, no, not him. He's an absolute. Because at that point, you've already either A, beaten the game, or you're about to beat the game. So
either way,
absolute unit.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to beef up your defenses or beef up your team if you want.
So basically, Fire Emblem built different.
Yeah, so he is extremely strong in game and in canon. He's one of the strongest characters in Fire Emblem.
Okay.
So next. All right, we're finally getting out of Awakening.
Okay, which Fire Emblem is this?
This guy is from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube.
To be honest, I can't tell if he's just. I can't tell if he's a good or bad guy. Although I will say, as of this moment, a bad guy, just for starters. Unpacking the way he looks, I absolutely love that he has wings. The wings make him look so much cooler.
Mm-hmm.
And his clothing looks very loose, makes it look like he's another guy that likes to maneuver around his opponents instead of striking hard. Overall, he looks like he knows what he's doing, and he is ready to do whatever he needs. Overall, as a straight guy, I will give him also an 8.5. Honest to God.
Respect.
Honest to God, I'll give
I get
him
it.
an 8.5.
Okay.
I'm still gonna stick with him being a bad guy at this moment.
Okay. So this character is named Nasala. He is one of the harder characters in Fire Emblem to just really diagnose, because he is technically an enemy in-game. However, the amount of times you actually have to fight him, I believe, is either once or 0. The entire game, basically, his species is called Laguz. There are multiple types of Laguz in Path of Radiance. He is from the Hawk tribe, or from, the Raven tribe. So he can turn into a Raven. He's their leader, and he only wants what's best for his people, which means that in a lot of cases he has struck deals against the other Laguz tribes or against humans. Because many Laguz do not like humans.
So, outside of his tribe, he's a bad guy. But to his tribe, he's a very good guy. He only does what he needs for his people.
That's the thing, is that in a lot of cases, the Raven tribe will attack you. It is very rare where he will attack you. And in the end of the game, he is actually one of 3 reinforcement options that you can call in to help fight against the final boss.
Because it benefits his people.
Yes.
Okay. So he's more of the gray area instead of
he is legitimately a gray area, because I believe you do have to fight him once, or maybe 0 times, but you can also call in his assistance once or twice. But you never get him as a true unit except for the final boss fight. In the follow-up game, Path of Radiant Dawn is the follow-up game. Radiant Dawn, he actually turns into a unit you can use.
Okay, I see.
But you also have to fight him in that game too. But it isn't a typical recruitment. He becomes a friend as part of the story. You don't have to recruit him.
Okay.
So, he's a big flip-flop. Nasala is a very difficult character. Anyway, moving on. We're continuing with Path of Radiance.
I have most definitely seen this character in online posts. I can for sure say that.
I once again took Fire Emblem Heroes promotional art on the right one.
I can very much so
yeah, you can tell. Anyway, so.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a sucker for girls with purple hair.
Oh, don't worry. That's why I put it in here. I know what I'm about, mate.
Screw you, number 1. Number 2, I really love her overall aesthetic in both the mobile game and the actual game itself. She also looks like she's a kind-hearted character, but also a smartass.
Fair enough. All right.
Is she a smartass?
Not really.
No?
Not too much. Okay.
Well, she looks like she has some aspects of her. Overall, for me, a 9 because, again, I really love those characters with purple hair.
Alright, so...
She's obviously a good guy, too.
A very obviously good guy. So, this is Mia. She is also part of Path of Radiance. Yeah, not Path. Path of Radiance. And she is a swordswoman. She's the first... Shut the hell up. She is the first one you get in the story, besides, like, your own character, Ike.
Yeah.
And she's the typical sword build where, like, she's extremely fast and she can mess up most enemies. But if she has to fight like a tank, like a heavy guy, can only dodge so much. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Path of Radiance doesn't really fledge out its characters very much, but
don't you mean
she's
Path of Radiance?
Shut the hell up. She's like a very kind character, and she really just likes getting stronger. She likes challenging other people and improving her craft because she wants to be like the best swords person in the world.
Okay, I like her character too.
All right, so that's Mia. So now next character. This is also from Path of Radiance.
I feel like I should recognize her, but I do not.
That is understandable, but anyway.
I like her first design. I don't like her with the dress.
Again, I needed another piece of art, and this was the best I could find out of the pictures I was looking for.
I will also give her a 9 because I can see her without the helmet on, and she probably is a very good-looking character overall.
Valid.
I do like the aesthetic choice for the first one. Very mobile, very clearly meant for her to move around and only use the shield for defense. She's definitely a good guy.
Yeah.
Character-wise, I am not too sure. She seems like she is a very stoic person as well, possibly stoic. Either that or maybe intelligent is the word.
That's fair.
That's all I gotta say for now.
Alright, so... God, this name always messes me up. So this is Nefeni. Or Nefeni.
Nefeni. Okay.
And it's spelled with a P. Anyway. PH in there, so...
Oh.
Basically,
yeah.
She is a spear user. She uses, like, lances, javelins, and... I'm not gonna lie to you, she's an absolute tank. This is probably my favorite character in Path of Radiance with Ike, tied with Ike.
She does not look like she should be a tank.
You think that, but oh my god, when I was using her in my playthrough, oh, she was tanking everything, and she could dish out as much damage as she took.
Well, then again, this is an anime game, so...
But yeah, so anyway, so very good character. She's actually a country girl.
Oh, then her wearing a dress is so much more unfitting then.
Yeah, I know. The Fire Emblem...
I mean,
look, Fire Emblem Heroes knows what it's about. Anyway.
Still ain't complaining about her wearing a very nice dress.
But yeah, but she is very stoic. She doesn't talk very often because she doesn't want other people to, like, think less of her because she has she's a country person. Throughout the game and then into the next game, she becomes more okay with it. But yeah, she is a farm girl who joined the militia, and she decided to accompany Ike on his journey.
Okay, so very, very cool overall.
Yes.
She's very cool.
And again, she hits like a truck. One of my favorite characters. All right, moving on.